Hey, everybody. Welcome to our meeting today. Thanks for those that are putting your name and county in the chat. That's very helpful. Brian, will you share the agenda? While he's pulling it up, I just want to thank our educators for those that presented last week. Was it last week? The week before in the management evaluation / audit. You did fantastic. The auditors or the federal government really appreciated the review and the way you followed the curriculum. You did an excellent job. We're so appreciative of you doing it. It's kind of scary anyways, but they had a fun time, and we got to see an adult class, and we also got to see a youth class, and both were fantastic. And we were able to watch through from Zoom. And so that was kind of fun. I'm sure that created more, a little bit more of a distraction than you would normally have, but it was awesome, and our federal leaders appreciated it. So just a really quick update on our management evaluation / audit. We have, this is unheard of, but we had 0 findings and 0 suggestions. They said that our program is right on. So thank you all for what you do, and we appreciate you. Yeah, it's very exciting. Good news. And as soon as I get the official letter, then we will share that out. All right, Brian, will you share the agenda, and we'll go ahead and get started. Oh, he's on a call. I'll have to find the agenda really quick, or if someone has it up from the state office, do you want to guide? Maybe I'll ask, does anyone have any questions for me about the management evaluation? No questions? Anyone have questions about anything else? Here shortly, while you're thinking of your questions, here shortly in October, we will be, well, October is when we have our annual conference. It's that first week of October. So the 4th through the 6th. Details will be coming out here shortly. To register, everything is like due really soon. So the registrations for that will come out soon. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, we'll jump down to Marcia.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to talk about the employee wellness program. I posted your challenge for June. Oh my goodness, I can't even keep my month straight. It's June. So I posted the challenge on the Facebook page. It is to have a night out with your significant other or your kids or your friends 4 times during the month. So go enjoy that time spending more with your relationships with the people you love. And I did the employee wellness drawing for May, and the winner was Kristen Black in San Juan County. So congratulations. We will be sending you a little gift via Amazon. So be on the lookout for that in your mail.
Thanks, Marcia. Christy.
Yeah, I didn't realize Heidi was going to be on today. I was just going to give Kayla, Kelsey, and Mariana a little shout out on their classes with the classes that they did for FNS. So thank you from me as well. You guys did great, and you were great representatives for the program. I just wanted to remind everyone that the $25 gift card for completion of the pre and post with our adult classes is still happening. I pull those quarterly, and the next drawing will take place at the end of this month. And we pull one winner for every 25 matched entries. So everyone has a 1 in 25 chance of winning. So just remind people when you are doing your classes, or if I know that I've heard from Davis County there, as they're starting a new series, they wanted to make sure that they had all the details so that they could let the people in their classes know. So I'm just asking and reminding you that that is still happening. And then also this last week, we were able to complete the update on Create Better Health. So all of the logos and the branding and everything like that has been updated. It is now on the staff menu. There were a few changes that I just wanted to bring to your attention. So the phrase that goes with protein is now vary your protein routine, and that replaces go lean with protein. The start simple with my plate replaces my plate, my wins, and that is a handout. So you'll see a difference there. If you order that, it should, Amalia knows to pull the new one instead of the old one. And then move your way for adults will replace the 10 tips for active adults. And those are just things, the My Plate, My Win, the 10 tips series from the USDA. Those things are just no longer available. They're not current. So we just wanted to make sure that we were keeping up to date with what USDA has out as the most current information. In the handouts, the grain bowl, there was a slight change in the peanut sauce recipe. It was just to warm the ingredients so that they blend a little bit easier. And then in the added sugars handout, there is updates just to reflect the most current dietary guidelines, the language from the CDC and the FDA on the food label. So we updated the references on those and just tweaked a few of the words just to match, to make sure that things were as current as possible to what our resources were saying. And then the caffeine handout, we just updated products, pulled in things that are more popular and trending now. There were some things that are just not as popular. Some drinks, I had an intern help me and she's like, I've never even heard of that. So we just pulled some of the things that were not as relevant and included things that were growing in popularity on the caffeine thing, which I did not know that there were protein drinks, like protein shakes that you could get with caffeine. And so that was a new one for me, but it is now on there. So those are the things that you'll see are a little bit different. Just be aware that there's a few things that will look different. But other than that, the content of Create Better Health is the same. That's all I have, Heidi. Thanks.
Thanks, Christy. Do you mind scrolling up? And thank you for sharing your screen. All right, Brittany.
All right, I have a few things today. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so those of you that are managing your county Facebook pages, you'll notice that I updated the cover photo. These need to stay on there. If there's questions, feel free to send me an email, but these are in regulation with the new branding of the university. So these have to stay as your cover photos. And then your profile pictures, I checked to make sure those just stay the USU logo. So everything looks good there. Social media posts, there is on the staff website, several of you are new to taking over your social media pages. So remember that there is a box folder on the staff website that has all of the content that Candy and Shayla create, and that is free for you to post. So that's not like copy and pasting issues. We want you to share those things. So they create those and you can post them how you like in the order that you like, and use them to go along with the content that you're teaching. So I will send later today an email with a quick walkthrough for that. So if you're not familiar with pulling those off of the staff website, it'll just be a quick reminder. If you do know, or if you're not aware of how to do that, you'll be able to do that pretty easily. And then the university went through and did some surveys to see and pull some numbers to see when the best time to post is, and just to increase your count and your relevance in your posting. If you're posting on Instagram, the best time to do that is between 10 and 2. And if you're posting on Facebook, the best time to do that is 8 a.m. to noon. And weekdays are better for both of these sites. So keep that in mind when you're posting. And I've had a couple of counties reach out and ask if they're able to do reels. And we are encouraging you guys to do reels and just show your personality and increase your relevance on your county pages. And lucky for us, the end of this month for our in-service, we're going to be having a training on doing Reels. So if that's something you've been interested in, it's by no means required, but if it's something you're interested in or want more information, that will be coming the end of the month. And then lastly, for PSE, those of you that are working on food pantry efforts, the updated materials are now available and you can order those through the staff website. So if you have material up at previous food pantries, we encourage you to order those updated materials and get those updated in your food pantries. And that is all for me.
Thanks, Brittany. All right, we're going to move into, and sorry, I do this every time. Do we have statewide sharing? Okay, they're just saying when to be prepared to share. I just get confused at the notes here. Sorry.
That's
So-
the third Monday.
Okay,
You're here
That's-
usually now on the third Monday, not today.
okay.
You're the ghost of
perfect.
Heidi Past or something right now. So
All right, so just pay attention to if you're sharing next time, it says right there in the upcoming statewide sharing. Anyone have questions or comments for us? We just have a really short meeting today.
Heidi, we're not meeting on June 20th, are we?
Oh, no, we're not
Oh.
because it's a holiday now.
that's right.
So maybe actually, do you mind if we just go through and share right now since we have the time? And if you're not prepared, that's okay. You can just give us one highlight or if you would want to skip, that's okay too. Beaver is still hiring, so we'll skip them. Box Elder.
Yeah, sorry, I'm in my car, so I hope this works.
It does.
It did.
Okay, got it. now.
There you go.
So we just finished up our school series, and that was a really positive experience. We were at the alternative high school and then at a youth kind of care facility, and we had some good experiences with them and felt like it was a really good audience to teach. And now we're starting our farmers markets and our community garden, and we're going to be at the school lunch a couple times this summer, and so it's a lot about booths this summer, but we're excited for all these things that we get to do. So, and it's been fun to just have more reach in the public.
Thanks, Becky. That's awesome. Great work. Cash.
In cash, we have been working with the food pantry doing recipe bags. We have had a good acceptance from the public, especially when we bring recipe samples and people can try and taste the recipes. Many of them have told us that they are going to do the recipe at home for their families, and that they are also happy that we are doing this activity and help them to use the products that they get from the pantry. We also are planning to implement the Thumbs Up program this month in the food pantry. That's all.
Thanks, Annie. Carolina or Ingrid, would either one of you want to share how your walk went? Maybe. So they did a,
Sorry.
nope, you're fine, no problem.
So, we did a community walk this last Saturday. It was amazing. It was the first event that we did. Like, people come, and we had like a design on the website. Some signs that say jump for kids, and kids were enjoying, the walk. And also we have some partnership like Head Start, Bear River Head Start, and the Bear River Health Department, and they love that we are trying to do more, improving or promoting our physical activities, more classes for us. Also, we have some classes at the same time on the stage at the park. We have some refit, Zumba, different fitness classes. They really love it. Even the instructors say that they never tried it before doing these events outside in the park, and it was amazing that we invite them to do it there. So thank you to my supervisor supports all the group that they were there, because it's the first time we work as a team and we really enjoy we ourselves. So we're ready for the summer to start.
Thank you. All right, Carbon.
Yeah, so we have a ton of stuff that's starting up this summer. Just to highlight on one of them, we have a boost coming up for Pride Month. That should be a lot of fun. We're probably going to do something on the lines of like eating, throwing it out there for people to eat a variety of their fruits and vegetables with the rainbow of fruits and vegetables. So like I said, we have a lot going on, but I'm excited for the boost. That's going to be a ton of fun at this event.
Awesome, thank you. Davis.
Okay, I can report for Davis. So we have a lot going on as well. But one thing that I thought would be cool to highlight, excuse me, yesterday we did day before yesterday, excuse me. My days are blending. On Saturday, we did the booth at the Safe Kids Fair. We had a lot of people come through, I feel like it's about 400-ish people come through. And it was pretty cool because a lot of the people who went through, they like recognized us from like Facebook or our classes or our program we done, which was cool because like a lot of time at our big events, we're like, oh, this is who we are. But this time it was like, oh, we know who you are. So it was kind of cool. And especially seeing a lot of our Head Start kids was super fun. But yeah, so everything's been going good. That was a fun booth and we're excited to do our summer stuff. So yeah.
Great. Also, that would be great to add as a success story into pairs. So awesome. You probably already have.
Not yet, but I'll do it now.
Okay,
Thanks, Heidi.
awesome. Yep. Duchesne.
So we've been working on the Garden Box project, both for the U Indian Tribe Garden Box project and the Latino one. We've put in 53 boxes so far. And as of today, or I guess last week, we worked on the Latino Garden Box project and put in the plants. And this way we're going to focus on the tribal Garden Box project. Been a lot of work and almost getting wrapped up.
Very good. Very good. And we're not doing Uinton this round, but Yvette, do you want to mention the food drive that you guys are doing up there for Daggett?
Yeah, so we're gonna see if we can collect some food items for the Daggett Food Pantry. We're going to have a drop-off site here in Roosevelt. And I'm not sure if Kara's doing one in Vernal, but we will be doing one here Monday through Thursday from 8 to 4.
Very good. Awesome. So that was just, we heard a need and they jumped in there and took it running. And so we're really excited about being able to serve. Oh, Kara, are you on? Do you want to
yeah, I
share that?
apologize. We're our UBJLS, the stock show is this week. My daughter's got a calf. So I've
No
been trying to
problem.
listen and trying to help her. Yeah, we've got a flyer made up. I've got it posted all around town, made some Facebook posts, and everything can be taken to the Ashley Valley Pantry and then they go up on Tuesday. So we're just asking people to specify that this is for Daggett and they can drop it off there and then the Ashley Valley Pantry will get it up to them. So I think we're having some good success. I've seen lots of Facebook comments, so I'm not sure how many pounds yet, but I'll definitely find out.
Awesome. And this is just a good example of the partnerships and coalition work that happens locally that also goes up the chain because we're trying to develop some of those partnerships with Daggett County and Extension. And so this is like a win-win situation. They're very excited to have some service there. So thank you. Thanks for doing this and jumping in. All right, Emery County.
Oh, I might be the only one here today for Emery, I guess, but Barbara had a lot of success with her last senior class that she does. And for the activity, they did chair yoga and it was really successful and got everybody up and moving. And upcoming this summer, Barbara is going to be helping with the 4-H cooking camp. And she's going to talk about some healthy snacks at the Junior Master Gardener.
Great, thank you so much. Iron County.
Thank you. We had a bit of a lull here where we're transitioning from staff that we had in place to new staff. And with the great support from the state office there, we have a summer intern and we have 2 ambassadors, one of which is fluent in Spanish. And so appreciate the support. They're just completing their onboarding and training, and they'll be ready to go.
Thanks, Kathy. All right, Juab.
I don't think I saw them on.
Okay, I've tried to follow your all Facebook pages, and I did see that Juab has a bunch of little events, not little events happening in their county, which looked exciting. So we'll skip them today. Let's move to Kane.
Besides Brittany, I didn't see Kane County on either.
Okay, thank you. Millard.
Yeah, this is Mariana. I've started up my food, fun, and reading culture classes at the libraries, and I know the class you watched with the but for the audit, we only had a couple of participants, but my Delta class, we had 22 kids and 8 parents there. So I found that was a success. And I went back and did Fillmore last week, and we had 9. So it's improving now that summer's getting going. So, but that's a fun class to start up for the summer.
Awesome. And just a tip that I learned from Mariana as she was doing her presentation and shifting. So she's doing the demonstration and the kids were, I can't remember exactly what they were doing, but they started to get louder than she wanted. And she just had them go rewash their hands, and they went and did it. And I just thought that was awesome. She had them wash their hands, and then they had touched a bunch of stuff. So she had them go back, and I just thought that was a great redirect that she did. Instead of being like, oh, they already washed their hands, she just sent them right back over. So good job, Mariana.
Hey, Mariana, where was the one with the 22 kids and 8 parents, and the other one with 9?
There was the Fillmore Library is the one we did that had 9.
Fillmore, okay.
And then Delta City was one that had 22.
Okay. Thank you. I got behind on my writing.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, we'll go to Ashley with Utah Snapwoodworks.
So I will be sending out our next quarterly Utah Snapwoodworks newsletter next week. So if anybody gets their partnership emails into pairs, then you'll be entered into a drawing for an Amazon gift card. I will probably pull off those emails at the end of this week. So get them in by the end of this week if you want to be entered into that drawing. And the Utah Snapwoodworks newsletter, for those of you who might not know what that is, it's just a newsletter that is to help us connect with our partnerships, our stakeholders, our policymakers, to share highlights of our work and all the amazing things that you guys are doing. And so it's a great way to just kind of spread the word on who we are and what we're accomplishing, and to encourage partnerships and to encourage continued funding. So if you have any questions on how to put your partnership emails into pairs, feel free to reach out to me and I'll be happy to walk you through that.
Thanks, Ashley. And Kate.
Hi. I'm 99% done with my dietetic internship. So I feel like I've emerged from that just never ending studying, although it's not over. But I've been talking with Brittany and Sydney, and we've got a bunch of good ideas for this summer. I'm going to spend some of my time just getting better at running the blog and like the interface and making it easier for you guys to find stuff. But yeah, kind of more consistent posts from here on out, because I'm not going to be drowning in work from the hospital, which it was great to work there, but I'd rather work with you guys. So we'll be back to that. As always, if you guys have any great ideas, recipes you want to post, countries you've been to, even if we've done them once, there's always, there's plenty of recipes from around the world that we can try and share. So feel free to email them to me or send them to me on Facebook or wherever you can find me. So
thanks, Kate. Also, Brittany, and maybe I'm duplicating something that's already been done, but I just, besides at our 30th year celebration, I just was wondering, have we introduced that Sydney is our new Captain Create?
I think that we did, but I could be wrong.
I just wasn't, and I may have missed that meeting too. So that's where I was like, I didn't know if everyone knew, but sounds like you do, or if not, Sydney Still out of Weber County will be our new Captain Create. So
Her cartoon is on the YouTube channel now.
Awesome.
I don't know. I had mentioned one time just throwing out the idea of her talking to Hiram, like a video link to show the passing of the baton for continuity. I don't know if they were going to do that or not. I just was going to throw that out again just because I've started bragging out the Captain Create channel to people saying, this is so awesome. So
thank you for the publicity, Brian.
And they're not necessarily with Snap, but it's just like, okay, you guys need to go see this because this is awesome for like homeschooling, preschooling, anything. His pirate one where he was showing how to do planks just makes me laugh every time I watch it. So
very
so
good.
Having that continuity going from Hiram to Sydney, I think would be an awesome bridge video to have.
Very good. And I thought maybe we could do a flat Sydney, like we did the flat Stanley with Hiram, sending him out so Captain Create could be in the county. Maybe we can do the same thing this summer. You can share, if you have both, you can share them both for a little while. Okay, anything else anyone has or that we skipped or any of you out in the field want to ask questions on? Thank you for impromptu sharing, and we will skip the June 20th meetings due to it being a USU holiday.
Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah, and we will see you all later.